5 cities in the UK with the highest rate of unemployment. When we talk about the health of the UK economy, the national unemployment rate is often used as the headline metric. But hidden beneath that average are local stories, places where joblessness remains stubbornly high and economic opportunity feels out of reach. These places aren't just struggling, they're doing so in plain sight. In this video, we reveal the 5 cities in the UK with the highest rate of unemployment based on the latest data from the Office for National Statistics and Centre for Cities. These aren't towns or regions, they're official UK cities with some of the most persistent employment challenges in the country. 5. Coventry. Coventry is a city that seems full of contradictions. On the surface, it's modern, dynamic, and forward-looking. It was even named the UK City of Culture in 2021, and its 2 universities attract tens of thousands of students every year. Yet Coventry remains one of the cities with the highest unemployment rates in the UK. As of early 2025, Coventry's claimant unemployment rate sits at around 5.6%, which might not sound extreme on its own, but it consistently ranks among the worst in the country when compared with similar-sized cities. Certain wards in the city, particularly those with historically underfunded schools or poor access to transport, have rates well above the average. The problem isn't just a shortage of jobs, it's a mismatch. Many of the city's unemployed residents lack the specific skills that modern employers are looking for. Coventry's shift from manufacturing to a more diversified economy has left some communities behind. Areas like Foleshill and Longford, for instance, face multigenerational worklessness. Despite efforts from the City Council to promote apprenticeships and adult education programs, economic inequality continues to limit the city's potential. Coventry is a city of opportunity, but only if everyone gets a fair shot at accessing it. 4. Wolverhampton. Located in the West Midlands, Wolverhampton was once a key player in the UK's manufacturing boom. It built its reputation on heavy industry, engineering, and trade. But as those sectors declined in the late 20th century, the city struggled to reinvent itself quickly enough to keep residents in work. Fast forward to today, and Wolverhampton remains one of the UK cities with the highest rate of unemployment, with a claimant count of around 7.8% to 8.1% depending on the district. That figure is significantly higher than the UK national average of approximately 4.5%. Wards like Blakenhall, Heathtown, and St Peter's are hotspots for joblessness. These areas also see high levels of benefit dependency and lower than average education attainment. Youth unemployment is especially worrying in Wolverhampton, with limited local opportunities for recent graduates or those not pursuing higher education. The city has made progress in areas like digital enterprise, retail revitalisation, and public sector employment. However, structural unemployment, meaning people who are out of work due to long-term skills mismatch or health issues, remains a serious issue. As a designated city since 2000, Wolverhampton continues to fight hard for economic regeneration. The presence of institutions like the University of Wolverhampton and the I9 commercial development shows promise. But when it comes to reducing unemployment, more targeted interventions are still needed. 3. Kingston upon Hull. Hull, officially known as Kingston upon Hull, is another example of a UK city where unemployment continues to cast a long shadow. Once a thriving hub for the fishing industry and one of the UK's busiest ports, Hull's economic profile has changed dramatically over the past few decades. While it has embraced cultural investments and green energy innovation, parts of the city remain stuck in a cycle of economic struggle. Currently, Hull reports an unemployment claimant rate of around 7.8%, particularly high in the Hull East constituency. This puts it among the top 3 cities with the highest unemployment rate in the UK. Deprivation in areas like Bransholme and Marfleet adds to the city's economic pressure, with long-term unemployment affecting multiple generations of residents. Hull has received attention in recent years for its efforts to transform, from its City of Culture title in 2017 to investments in renewable energy, like Siemens Gamesa's wind turbine factory. There are visible signs of renewal. But these initiatives haven't yet delivered across-the-board improvements. Many residents remain locked out of the job market due to a lack of qualifications or mental health challenges. Local councils and charities continue to push for improved access to work and retraining. But systemic issues like affordable childcare and limited public transport continue to hold people back. Despite all this, Hull has a lot going for it. Affordable housing, strong community ties, and a strategic location. If these strengths can be combined with inclusive economic growth, Hull could finally begin to turn the tide. To Bradford. Bradford is one of the UK's most diverse and youthful cities, with nearly a third of its population under the age of 20. It has a rich history as a textile and wool trade powerhouse, but its decline in industry has led to persistent social and economic challenges. Currently, Bradford has an unemployment claimant rate of between 8.9% and 9.5%, placing it second on our list of cities with the highest rate of unemployment in the UK. Some areas, such as Manningham and Little Horton, report particularly high levels of joblessness and poverty. What makes Bradford's situation even more complex is the disparity in outcomes among its population. While some areas have benefited from regeneration projects and educational reform, others remain underserved. The city also struggles with a lower than average rate of higher education participation, especially among certain ethnic minority groups. Efforts like the Bradford Economic Recovery Plan and government-backed Levelling Up funding have been introduced, but progress is slow. The city's economy is still trying to shift toward digital, health, and green industries, but training and infrastructure lag behind. Bradford's young population is both its greatest strength and its biggest challenge. Without access to good jobs and quality education, this energy and potential risk being lost. The key lies in investing not just in infrastructure, but in people. 1 Birmingham. Birmingham is the UK's second largest city, a dynamic metropolis full of history, business, innovation, and culture. But beneath the surface lies a troubling truth. Birmingham has the highest unemployment rate of any UK city. Recent data from Birmingham City Council and the Office for National Statistics shows a citywide claimant rate of around 9.1%, with some constituencies like Perry Barr, Ladywood, and Hodge Hill exceeding 14%. That means in some neighbourhoods, more than 1 in 7 working-age adults is actively looking for work. So why is the unemployment rate so high in a city that's supposed to be booming? The answer lies in inequality. While parts of Birmingham have seen remarkable investment and development, especially the city centre, outer areas have been left behind. Poor public transport, lack of local jobs, and limited access to skills training are just a few of the barriers. Perry Barr alone has more than 12,800 unemployed claimants, earning it the title of the UK's unemployment capital in several national reports. Youth unemployment is a particular concern, with many school leavers struggling to find entry-level opportunities. That said, Birmingham is trying. The council, along with partner organisations, has launched employment support initiatives, retraining schemes, and business incentives to create more jobs. The city also has strengths in finance, creative industries, and digital sectors. But the challenge is ensuring these jobs reach all residents. With a population of over 1 million, Birmingham's unemployment crisis is both a local and national issue. The stakes are high, and the road to recovery will require coordinated, sustained efforts from both government and private sector players. These 5 cities, Birmingham, Bradford, Hull, Wolverhampton and Coventry, highlight where unemployment in the UK remains most severe. Behind each statistic is a community striving for better. Reducing joblessness will take more than numbers. It demands inclusive growth, targeted investment, and meaningful support for the people most affected. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.